I wanted to switch things up a little bit for the Friday Value video and teach you a very important movement this week. I was working with a consult this morning and I was showing her this movement to progress her from something else. And I realized this movement is so valuable that everybody should know it. And so I want to show it to you. It's called a stride matrix. And I'm going to show you how to do 3 movements in a stride position with your feet. Now, stride just means that your feet are not side by side. You're going to have one foot forward. And when that foot is forward, you want that leg to be bent and bearing weight. You want the back leg to be nice and straight, no bent knee. You want the toes to be forward because the foot's going to want to turn out. So you're going to have the foot forward. Now, the value of doing a stride matrix is you're loading your pelvis, your hips, your knees, your ankles, your trunk, everything from the nose to the toes in a very beneficial way. So one of the tricks though, if you feel like when you go in that stride position, you're kind of on a tightrope and you're sort of losing your balance, then just widen the stance. So put more space between the feet and you will have a more stable stance. And this is great for improving stability, balance, all kinds of wonderful things. Just this one simple movement. Now we move in 3 planes of motion. We move forward and back, we move side to side, and we rotate. So I'm going to show you how to do this with 1 foot forward, and then of course you're going to repeat with the other foot forward. So I'm going to show you a little bit sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Make sure you've got the width, both feet are, and that front leg is there, and both feet are pointed forward, and you've got that weight forward. I'm going to come down like I'm going to tap a chair or a seat in front of me, and then I'm going to come up and back and come all the way back. Now, if your shoulders have no issues, you want to try to come all the way back, even beyond your ears if you can, because that's going to encourage your upper thoracic spine to go into extension. Those of you who are concerned about dowager's hump, posture, forward head, this is really good at mobilizing that upper T-spine and extension, because when your shoulders go into maximum mode like this, that upper T-spine has to extend in order for that to happen. Now, if you have any body parts that don't like any of these moves, don't force anything. You do not want to be causing pain on a repetitive nature, because now your brain's going to cheat to try to protect you. You're training the wrong muscles the wrong way. You're basically training in dysfunction. So only successful movements. You may notice out of the different movements I show, there might be 1 or 2 your body doesn't like. Don't do those. You'll notice success by doing the ones that your body does like. You'll build on that, and before you know it, you'll be able to do the ones it didn't like before. It's like magic. So you're going to reach down. You're going to come up and back. Now you notice my knee stays bent. I keep weight on that front foot. Very important. That knee's going to want to straighten. Don't let it. Okay? So here and here. Now it doesn't matter if your palms are forward or they're facing each other, whatever's more comfortable for your shoulders and your body. But you will notice this really works. The back of that right hip, that I've got that right foot forward. And then when I come up and back, it's really working the front of this hip. It's loading everything. Now you're going to stay in that position. You're going to put your arms up, and you're going to have your hips go side to side. And you'll notice when my hips go side to side, I'm not doing the hula. My whole body is moving. It's like I'm tapping parallel bars, and my whole upper body is counterbalancing. This is loading outer and inner hip, causing inversion, eversion at the ankles. We need all those things for healthy walking. And then the last one is rotation. You want the arms out in front. You want to rotate as far as you can one way and all the way the other way. You're not stopping in the center. You're going right through. And this is causing beautiful mobilization of the trunk. If your back doesn't like turning, it's probably because your trunk isn't turning well. Training that trunk to turn is a really good thing. Hips are rotating. You're getting pronation, supination at the ankles, which you need to train those ankles to go in and out of those motions, because every single step you take requires both of those motions, from heel strike to toe off. So this is an amazing tool that you can use to really improve your body's function and mobility. course, after you're done with one foot forward, you're repeating everything with the other foot forward. Okay? All right. I look forward to your comments, hearing how you made out with this one, and I'll see you next Friday.